What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video here on Muddy Beards 4x4. Today we are going to be adding some much needed protection on the underside of my Jeep by installing this new Barnes4wd drive oil pan skid plate, so stick around. These are one of these upgrades that you might not think about to do right away, but I'm telling you, if you encounter a big rock and it smashes that oil pan, it will totally ruin your day and you are done, dead in the water, stuck on the trail. So this is one of those kind of insurance upgrades that, one, helps you slide over the rocks, it looks really cool, and it protects all of your engine components, your oil pan, your transmission oil pan if you have an automatic. It's just that reassurance in your mind, hey, I'm not gonna just hit that rock and spill oil all over the trail. So I have successfully gone many years without having a skid plate on my transmission and oil pan, and I've been really lucky to not have smashed it until I think maybe like 2 trips ago. I did smash it on a rock and it is in pretty rough shape, and I'm really lucky that it didn't crack that oil pan. So I figured it was time to actually install a skid plate to counteract all of the rock crawling and all the rocks that I've been encountering lately, because one more little hit and it's all over for my oil pan. Now this is a newer product from Barnes4wd Drive, and this particular skid plate is a 6-cylinder model. They do make one for the 4-cylinder, and this is made out of 1/4-inch steel, and it fits the TJ and the LJ, and it comes with all the hardware, and this is a no drill installation, so you can see all the hardware here. You do not have to drill any holes, so it should be a lot easier to install than a lot of the other kits. And they do say that this is only compatible with their particular skid plate, which I do have, but looking and staring at a bunch of different manufacturers' skid plates, they all are very similar in the way that they are pressed and they are made, and I am pretty confident that this would fit several other skid plates, but make sure you verify that before ordering this. Man, look at these welds on this thing. That is really nice. One of the things that I really like about this is the drain, the oil drain. It's not just a hole. They actually cover it up and have a countersunk Allen, so this thing will be totally flat. So you just pop that cover off and you can drain your oil right there. And it's not, a lot of the other ones, they just have a hole that's not covered up. So I really like this one. Makes the whole pan slippery all the way down. So let's talk about paint real quick. Typically for something like this, a skid plate, things like that, I use the Rust-Oleum truck bed coating. I really like it a lot, but it's what I use on all the fenders, or what Nate used on all the fenders when he built them, and they have held up really well for a lot of years. And I have not touched them up or painted them since Nate did them probably 5-6 years ago. I wasn't able to find the Rust-Oleum one, so I picked up the Duplicolor one, truck bed coating, so we will see how well I like this. Now, if you're interested in getting one of these skid plates for your Jeep, head over to Barnes4wdDrive.com. Make sure you use the coupon code muddybeards at checkout, or use the link in the description. It will automatically give you 10% off of your cart. So let's get this thing painted. So it's been a few days. I got the paint all wrapped up on all the parts. I got all my hardware laid out. I got my little tab brackets that go inside of the engine mount bracket on the frame. I definitely don't like it as much as the Rust-Oleum truck bed liner, but I definitely don't hate it. It's not bad, and it's just going to get totally destroyed on rocks anyways. So we'll see how long this lasts. The only thing I'm worried about now is the clearance of this mount in the front, because I have a custom 3-link that I built, and it looks really tight in there, and I'm not sure. Looks like this bend goes around where the upper control arm is, but we're just gonna have to go in there and bolt everything up and see. The other thing is these bolt holes in the back. I'll show you when we get under the Jeep, but my skid plate does not have those holes already in it, so we are gonna have to drill those holes. If you have the Barnes 4-wheel drive skid plate, the newer one, because I have the older one before they came out with this, so the holes on the older one, even though it's the exact same skid plate, the holes are not drilled in mine, so I am going to have to do that as well. And if you have an aftermarket skid plate that's similar in style to the Barnes 4-wheel drive one, then you could probably make it work the same as I'm doing just by drilling the holes. First thing we're going to do is loosely hand tighten these 4 up here, up in the body mounts, and then let them hang, and then we'll put it on a jack and jack this up to it, and we'll see how it goes. On a side note, the box that it came in is the perfect size to use as a creeper type situation where you don't get dirty on your back, with built-in lumbar support right there. This guy right there, you just kind of settled in here, and then just like that, and you can do your work. A little bit soft, that little cushion there, and the box helps you not get quite as dirty. And so yeah, I've been using this box for like 2 weeks now on all the stuff I've been doing, and I love it. Let's get you guys kind of oriented under here. It's going to be tough to film, but we got radiator, oil pan, and there's the back side of the motor mount. And we're going to use this little tab right here. Really nice and slick. Slides in here. Boom. Like that. Super easy. Man, that's going to be tight. Looks like we're going to clear though. I don't have a ton of up travel, so that's not going to be that big a deal. So it looks like that's going to clear. So sweet. Okay, so we got everything just hand tight, all mocked up here, and it's looking pretty sweet. So this is the part here where I have to drill some holes. You can see how this has a bend that allows the skid plate to go around it. It is where I want it to be, and now I just got to mark all 4 of these, drill them out, and then we'll start tightening everything up, and we'll be all done. Now it's just a matter of tightening up all of our loose hardware, and it will be wrapped up. Go. Okay guys, I'm very pleased with how this turned out. It's going to give me the much needed protection underneath my Jeep for the oil pan and my transmission, and when I do switch to that automatic transmission, the big oil pan that sticks down on the automatic transmission, you definitely need a skid plate for that, and this really fits the bill for all those things. The fit and finish and the quality of it is just top notch. It is freaking awesome. It looks great, and I'm going to test it out at King of the Hammers this year. And next week, less than a week from when I'm filming this, you'll probably watch it like a week after King of the Hammers. And if you guys are interested in getting this oil pan skid plate or even the transfer case skid plate, like I said earlier in the video, mine is a much older version of the exact same skid plate. So if you're buying the belly skid plate and this oil pan skid plate together, you'll not have to drill any holes like I did. If you like the videos we're making here on Muddy Beards 4x4, make sure you give us a like and leave me a comment down below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I am at muddybeards 4x4. Visit our website, muddybeards4x4.com. We got shirts, stickers, mugs, all kinds of masks, stuff like that. If you also want to support us by purchasing things through our Amazon link on our website or in the description, we really appreciate that as well. And until next time, guys, we'll see you on the trail.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.